Lambeth, it's Katie again, and I'm coming to you with week 4's activities. This week we're actually talking about 3 different topics. Our first topic is a COVID-19 time capsule. Our second topic is Earth Day, and our third topic is Autism Acceptance Week. So first I want to talk to you about a COVID-19 time capsule. Do any of you guys know what a time capsule is? It's something that you fill with memories of a specific time so that years and years later, when you're all old and you've forgotten everything, you can look at your time capsule and remember all the fun you had, all the things that you were thinking about, what you were worried about. It's something that you can use to remember COVID-19 and this weird time where you're not in school, you're not seeing your friends. It's a way that you can talk about how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you like and what you don't like. So let's go ahead and check out our time capsule. This is the first packet that you're going to be getting this week. It's full of a lot of different activities. I want you guys to do 2 pages each day, and I'm just going to go over the first page with you. Here's the first page. In this box, you're going to draw a picture of the people who you're spending the pandemic with. So who are the people? You're not allowed to see your friends. You're not allowed to see your distant family. Who are the people who you are spending all of your time with? Because we're all social distancing. We're social isolating. And so we're spending a lot of time with a very small number of people. And usually those are the people who you really care about. So go ahead and draw in this box those people who you care about, who you're spending all of your time with. And this is the part I'm most excited about. Right here, it tells you some other things that you could include in your time capsule. It says you could include some photos, a journal, some local newspaper pages, any art that you made, a family portrait, so a picture of your family, or any special memories that you had. And I think right now I'm going to go ahead and share with you some pictures that I've taken during the COVID-19 pandemic, and maybe share with you some art that I made. And you can make something similar or something different. I'm really excited to see what you guys make to put in your time capsule. So that's your time capsule. Today, Monday, you're just going to color in the cover, and you're going to fill in this first page. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that, and I'll come back to you to show you what I did. All right, here is my time capsule. I just did the first 2 pages. So I just colored in my cover, and then let me show you my second page. I'm pretty proud of this. I like it a lot. Don't think I'm crazy. There it is. So you might be asking, Katie, where are all of the people you're social distancing with? And this is them. I live with my little plants, and they all have names. So this is my aloe vera plant called Vera Ellen. This is my Porthos. This is Porthos the pothos plant. This is Peter Parker the spider plant. And this is Bud. I don't know what kind of plant Bud is, but I love him, so he's my buddy. So those are my 4 plants, and those are, I guess, who I live with at home. So I hope you guys can draw pictures of who you're living with and post them in the comments or send me pictures, because I'd love to see them. Now, maybe, if you're very lucky, I will include some pictures of the things that I've seen and some art that I've made during the pandemic that I'm going to put into my time capsule. I'll put that in right here. First, I made an absolute mess of my room so that I could make a scrapbook of a vacation that I took. And then I took the trash from the pictures, the leftover pictures, and made a collage. I went on a walk so that I could take pictures of all the flowers that I saw. And then I made myself some tea because it always relaxes me. Of course, I wore a few masks. I took a picture of the heart that's on the building downtown. I dyed some Easter eggs. And I made this little gnome out of a block of wood to keep me company. I hope you guys enjoyed that little glimpse into my plant family and looking at those pictures of the things that I've been up to lately in my spare time. Now we're going to move on to our second topic, which is Earth Day. Who knows what Earth Day is? It's a holiday that we celebrate once a year on April 22nd, so Wednesday, celebrating the planet Earth and everything that we get from the Earth and everything we can give to the Earth. So this Earth Day, you have a special page in your packet specifically for Earth Day. You're going to be able to do a scavenger hunt and a few other really cool things, so stay tuned. I'll also probably be making a special video. And finally, the last thing we have to talk about is Autism Acceptance Week. Now you can see in this picture that the word awareness has been crossed out, and instead we have written the word acceptance underneath. And that's because a lot of people feel like in our community, we need to move past being aware of other people's differences and on to accepting people for their differences. So that's something that we're going to be talking about a lot this week in your packet. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through a couple things, and then we'll kind of start to wrap it up. Here is your checklist for this week. You have 18 activities that you can get done. So that's 18 lamb bucks you could possibly earn, which is a lot of toys from the lamb buck store, let me tell you. Okay. Every day this week follows a pattern. So the first activity is something that you can do to learn more about autism. The second activity is a comic that you can read to learn a little bit more. And the third activity is an assignment in your COVID-19 time capsule. So, for example, on Monday, your assignment, like I just showed you, was to color in your cover and to finish the first page of your time capsule. So that's what it says right here. All right. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Monday's activity and how we can learn a little bit about autism. Before we do that, I want to ask you guys if you want to open to that first Monday page and get a pencil. In that first question, I want to know if you know somebody or if you are someone who has autism. And then I want you to list 3 things that you know about autism. If you know 3 things, that's great. And if you don't know anything, that's also fine. The whole point of this week is to learn. So go ahead and write down what you think you know. And then if you do know some things about autism, what is one thing that you wish other people knew about autism? And finally, what's a question that you have? What's something that you don't know that you would like to know? So I hope you look at that. And then finally, at the bottom of this page, it has 4 facts about autism. So one fact is that people who have autism have brains that work a little bit differently. Some people with autism don't like change or loud noises. Some people with autism don't like to make eye contact when they talk to you. But the most important thing to remember is that everyone is different and autism affects everyone in different ways. So just like you are completely different from your brothers and sisters or your mom and your dad, everybody with autism is completely different from everyone else with autism. It's not fair to group everybody into one group just because they share something similar, because we're all different. So those are the first things that we're going to talk about this week, but I look forward to seeing you later so that we can talk a little bit more about our time capsule, talk a little bit more about